What is going on, Summoners? We're back here today with another Champion Deep Dive. Today, we're talking about Dazzler. So, sit back and relax, because it's time to get into it. Dazzler enters the contest and won't let anything cramp her style. She's immune to bad vibes. Oh, and also Nullify. If Dazzler's opponent isn't a tech champion, their critical damage rating is set to 0 and cannot be increased. Also, if the defender has the Stand Your Ground mastery active, it is disabled. Dazzler builds up tempo as excitement mounts for her performance. Her light and medium attacks build 1 tempo, or 5 if this attack strikes the opponent while they're standing up. Striking a non-stunned opponent with a heavy also builds 5. Her personal stun passive doesn't count against this ability, but more on that in just a bit. While defending, each hit in the attacker's combo builds 1 tempo. And while dodging back, Dazzler cannot be struck by attacks. She also doesn't benefit from the Dexterity Mastery, but she builds 1 tempo when dodging a special attack hit. Now, building 10 tempo sets the stage for a dazzling dash attack, and once it is, dashing forward from outside striking distance or during the opponent's special attack inflicts a falter passive for 1.2 seconds. If this attack is blocked, she inflicts a stun passive for 1.5 seconds. Additionally, during a dash, making contact with the opponent also deals a burst of energy damage per tempo. Now, let's check out her special attacks. On the final hit of the special 1, she inflicts a non-stacking energy vulnerability passive for 30 seconds. Additionally, tapping block in rhythm with the 4 blasts builds 10 tempo each. With the special 2, she gains 10% potency resonance, fury, and prowess buffs until the end of the attack, then resets her tempo. These buffs increase their potency by 1% flat per tempo, and don't trigger if she's suffering from cowardice. If the opponent is suffering from her energy vulnerability, she also gains an unblockable buff, and tapping block in rhythm with the first 5 lasers grants her precision buffs as well. If she reaches at least 4, the final laser is a guaranteed crit. The Special 3. Dazzler kicks things into high tempo for 40 seconds, allowing her to build up to 150 tempo and doubling all tempo gains. A perfect result in the Special 3 minigame increases this to 60 seconds. Now, let's check out her signature ability. When awakened, during her hits, she takes no physical damage, and instead reflects up to 200% of it back at the opponent as a burst of energy damage. Also, performing a dazzling dash grants a pursuit passive for up to 10 seconds. Now, let's take her out for a spin in the champion rotation. To begin, strike the opponent to start building your tempo. Once you get to 10, you'll ready your dazzling dash. Dash in from outside striking distance to inflict your falter, and heavy to gain 5 tempo. Then, launch your special 1 and tap on each blast to gain extra tempo and inflict your energy vulnerability. Stay aggressive and rush up to special 2. Then, launch and tap in rhythm to gain precision and unleash a monstrous guaranteed crit. Now, her Awakened ability prevents her from taking physical damage during her attacks, and she can reflect up to 200% of that damage taken back at her opponent. Also, that special 2 is unblockable if her opponent is inflicted with her energy vulnerability, so don't be scared to get a little creative. Now, keep in mind, she also gains that pursuit passive when activating her dazzling dash. So, staying aggressive and building your tempo will allow her to consistently counter evaders without disrupting her flow. And hey, in a longer fight, You could put on a show with that special 3 to increase your tempo stacks to 150, and then build up to a mind-blowing special 2 that will leave your opponent dazzled and confused. Thank you for watching this Champion Deep Dive for Dazzler. And hey, if you liked the video and want to see more, click subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, join the official Marvel Contest of Champions Discord and come discuss. And remember, we'll see you in the battle realm.